This is what I'm eating for my first meal. I'm having 2 eggs and about 2 cups of white rice. So the biggest thing, you don't want to eat too many eggs because fat takes a while to digest. So I'm only having about 2. And that's perfect for about an hour and a half before I go to the gym. So I'll have this an hour before I go to the gym. So I'm gonna have this right now. I have my electrolytes and element. This is super important if you want great pumps and overall just feeling better. Because you don't just want to drink regular water, you need to have electrolytes in it, or else you're just going to be flushing the nutrients out of your system. So I'll have this, and then right before I go to the gym, so my gym's about 30 minutes away, so I'll have a banana and a spoonful of Manuka raw honey. This stuff is amazing, okay? These two combined with your electrolytes will give you the most insane pump, and you'll just feel amazing. Like, that's the biggest thing ultimately with eating. You want to feel good. So I don't really eat for taste anymore. It's more about function. Like, do I want to eat 2 eggs with a bunch of rice in the morning? No, not at all. Like, I'd rather have so much more. But I'm going to eat this and then I'll get back to you guys after we hit back. Okay, so I'm about to give you guys the cheat code. So I'm going to divide it into a little pie chart so it's easy to understand. Okay, so these are fats. You want your fats to be looking like this. Protein over here, and then carbs over here. Okay, so for me, this is how I arrange my diet, and I'm only eating enough fats so I can keep my hormones how they should be, and I want to keep my carbs and protein higher. Protein so you can build muscle, and carbs so you have the energy, and also like you're also hydrating the muscle more, so you're getting more water in there, and you get way better workouts than if you were only doing fats. And also, like, carbs are the main fuel for your brain, so you definitely need that. And for carb sources, I'm gonna do let's do a different color. Well, there goes my marker. But so carb sources, rice, we have fruit, honey. Trying to think what else. These are the main 3 that I eat, and this is literally all you need. Like, if you were to go just off of these 3, oh, and potatoes is a big one. Like, you will build an amazing physique. And you don't need to track your calories. I promise you guys, if you stick to a simple plan, you will not need to track calories. Like, because you're going to be eating such whole foods that, none of these foods are really high in calorie. Besides maybe, like, some of the fats, but you're not having that many fats, you know? So, okay, and also the days you work out, you want to have more of these than on your rest days. So that's called carb cycling, and your body uses more of the energy on those days. So you'll have even more energy because your body like almost builds a tolerance, same with anything else. So if you spike it one day, just like the first time you have caffeine, right? So that's how that works. And on your rest days, you can cut these lower, but I wouldn't recommend going under like 150 to 200 grams of carbs, depending on your weight. But like for me, I don't go under 200. You know, I'm like 6'1.5", 184 right now. Okay, and then for proteins, we have chicken. Chicken's leaner, so especially when you're cutting, I just prefer the taste of chicken over red meat personally, but it's up to you. Red meat has a lot more nutrients, but also fat. And it has creatine too, so if you're eating a lot of red meat already, you probably don't need to supplement it. Unless you're getting like 93.7, then it has less fat, but. And then whey. Try to stay away from any processed whey. Like protein powder is obviously processed, but like try not to have too many protein bars just because those will make you, like, I noticed my body doesn't respond very well to that. Like I would start getting acne and I just wouldn't feel great because of all the additives they have in it and like sugar, alcohols. Like you don't really know what you're eating. So definitely try to stick to, and eggs. Eggs also go in fat too though. Then, so for protein you want to have about 0.75 to 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. I normally just stick it to 1, just to be sure. And then, okay, and so for fats, other fats I like to have, avocados, and then dairy. So like sometimes milk, sometimes nuts, but nuts have a lot of like seed oils and stuff if they have seasoning. So you have to be careful with that. And the one thing I wanted to talk about is counting calories, because everyone thinks you have to count calories. I promise you, you don't. You just have to move more throughout your day. Like, say you live close to the grocery store. Don't drive that day, just walk. Or say, like, for me, summer's coming up, so I'm going outside to shoot basketball. And I'm taking my shirt off to tan, too, at the same time, so it's 2 for 1. So I'm getting my steps in, burning calories, and I'm able to eat more of this food. And also, I've never felt as good as I do now because my diet is super clean. This is literally all I eat, and I enjoy it every day. But, okay. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about things to avoid. Okay, avoid any processed sugar. Processed sugar is massive. Cutting this out, your acne will go away. You'll have more energy. You won't be crashing throughout the day. And you'll be losing weight way faster. And also, by eating all this, your metabolism will go up. But you have to make sure you're eating enough calories so you don't crash your hormones and your metabolism. Because I see that mistake a lot. Like, especially with my mom. She doesn't eat enough, so her metabolism goes down. She thinks she's losing weight, but if anything, she's not. She just crashed her hormones. And the real secret is that you technically have to eat more to lose more, because when your metabolism goes up from you eating more, you'll be able to lose weight faster, and your body will adapt. Okay, what else to avoid? Definitely bread. Processed bread. Bread, same thing. It has a ton of sodium, a ton of additives. And like, you're supposed to eat a lot of sodium, but I noticed bread would really slow me down and I would feel horrible. Like, I promise you, when you switch to this diet and you go have a milkshake, you're gonna feel horrible. You're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna have no energy. You're gonna fall asleep. Because what was it, like a couple months ago, I went to cook out with my friends and I got a milkshake and I literally fell asleep right when I got home. Like, I'm used to having so much energy because this is literally my diet. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, your body starts adapting to it, and you also start to look better. You'll feel better. You're gonna train better. You're gonna sleep better. Like, your joints are gonna feel better. Your mood, your mental health. Like, There's so much more that goes into it. Oh, next one, alcohol. Alcohol is massive. So alcohol stops protein synthesis, and also has a ton of extra carbs, and not good carbs either. Empty calories. Like, these are all full calories and they're not processed. So alcohol is like one of the biggest ones you need to stay away from. And like, why are you drinking? You're just trying to fill a void and escape your own reality. But I promise you, if you stick to this, you will be building a different reality that you won't even want to drink anymore. Because you're putting all the work in with your diet. Switch it so you can see it better. But with your diet, the gym, your habits, your lifestyle. So you're not even going to want to drink anymore. Alright, then let's talk about some do's. Let's put it right here. Okay. So for some do's, move more. This will change your life. If you hate doing cardio in the gym, just go outside for a walk. Take your dogs out. Go play basketball, football, soccer, whatever it is. Find something that you enjoy outside of the gym. Because who wants to sit on a treadmill and just like look at a wall, or you're already on your phone 24/7. So just get outside. And vitamin D is massive too. You need to be getting more sun, and because vitamin D is it plays a massive role in testosterone, and that's why people like, even supplementing it isn't the same as actually going outside. And you won't get burnt. You won't get burnt because you're not eating all the seed oils. Let me add seed oils. You won't get burnt. And you're also going to look sick because you're already going to have the insane physique from eating like this, that like you're going to be tan, you're not going to be pale. And it's just going to be great. Like, you won't even have to, you can eat so much more too, because if you really take a step back and look at what you're eating throughout the day, there's so many wasted calories. Like, an apple is 100 calories, 30 grams of carbs. What do you think like 5 chips are? 5 chips are like probably equivalent to that in calories, and you're having way less carbs, and it's not going to fuel you the same. It's not natural. Your body it's not used to it. It doesn't know what it's supposed to do with this. So you just have to really adapt and change your mindset. Every time you go in the kitchen, you have to think like, what is my goal? What do I want my physique to look like? Because you are what you eat, and that's the same with your mindset. You become what you think all the time. So it all plays a massive role. And this is just a simplified version, just so you don't get overwhelmed. But if you stick to this like to a T, you're gonna make massive changes. You just have to be consistent. Consistency is key. Like, you're not gonna see progress overnight, but you have to stack the little wins. And eventually, after like hundreds of stacking days, you're gonna start seeing massive progress. Okay, so post lift, we have our carb here, which is necessary because if you don't have a carb post workout, your glycogen levels are going to be so low. Like, obviously, if you lifted hard, and you're just going to feel horrible. You're not going to have any energy. You're going to feel like you just crashed. Like, it's going to be horrible. So you got to refill your glycogen. And then I have protein and fat here, a little bit of avocado, some eggs, some sriracha. And then I have my mineral drink, which honestly just helps with everything. And yeah, so that's meal number 2. I have like 3 more to go, but this is just I have a lot of eggs, as you can see. It's super easy, definitely the most nutrient dense food, and eggs help with everything. Okay, and then this is technically not a meal, but it's a good little snack right here. So I have frog fuel. These are amazing, guys. Amino acids, super good macros. They digest. Okay, so I'm cooking my chicken, but I just want to take a second to appreciate this view, guys. So nice. But cooking the chicken right now. Okay, so cooking the chicken, of course, like usual. And alright, so for dinner I'm having pork chops. It's about 1 cup of white rice and a good amount of protein here. Pretty good. I don't count my macros at all. I just try to be really active, get at least 10,000 steps in, and I find it way easier to stay lean or get lean because I can just increase my activity level. This is my last meal of the day. I have 2 scoops protein powder, my 5 grams of creatine, an apple, and about 15 grams of protein worth of chicken. And also with my pork chops, I actually had 2 of those bowls. So yeah, that's what I eat in a day.